Welcome to round 3, know what I mean?
Round 3 recap, UFC 327 just ended last night. Yuri Prohaska, what in the world was that, man? Listen, we were on Allberg, so I'm completely okay with it, but you shouldn't have been. Talking about, I was trying to have mercy. You could have had yourself a light heavyweight belt. Talking about having mercy. You know, the conversations needs to start being had with him about this whole samurai and honor and yada yada. Dude, you're a UFC fighter. You're not a samurai. And it blows my mind that no one's close enough to this guy in the fighting world to let him know that. So we're going off the cuff here, almost like a live show. I'm going to post this. I'm not editing it. So I am upset watching that last night, and I made the right call in the main event. So let me stop. I'll get back to that a little bit later. Round 3 recap. The round 3 team went 9-3 overall in the night. We were only 2 for 2 on our most confident picks. It's kind of rough. But we did hit on our underdog lock of the week, and that was Cub Swanson. Yes, he closed as the favorite, but we caught him as an underdog, and that was, I want to say, Monday or Tuesday. All right, so getting back into the main event. Yuri Prohaska had an opportunity to essentially capitalize on Allberg stepping back. I heard it was an Achilles injury. I'm not too sure. Knee, ankle, Achilles, whatever it may have been. Something in the lower extremity. Step back, hurt himself, and you could see from, I don't know, I mean, the fight ended 3.5 minutes, almost a little over 3.5 minutes into the first round. You could see, goodness, a minute and a half in, 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes into the fight, Allberg, he was compromised. You know, he was hobbling around. He was trying to have a good poker face and fight, and he was fighting through it, but you could see where this fight was headed. But then you could also see Yuri on the other side using zero fight IQ like he usually does. I mean, coming forward, hands down, throwing hands like almost like a sloppier version of Keith Jardine back in the day. I don't know who Yuri needs to get a striking coach. I mean, it's outrageous. This guy, he's stomping his feet and charging at him almost like I do with my dog upstairs when I'm playing with her. I don't know what this guy's doing, but he's pressuring forward all awkwardly, bouncing around, doing all kinds of unnecessary and wasted movement, and Allberg catches him with a clean check counter. I mean, I don't understand it. I will never understand it. You have someone hurt, you're still continuing to chop at the leg, and then you start throwing them softer, and then you start pointing at the ground. This is not a movie, man. This is your UFC career. People would kill to be in that opportunity. Kill to have the opportunity that you just had last night. And you're in there playing around like you're in a video game. It's outrageous to me, and it's unacceptable. So hats off to Carlos Allberg by knocking Yuri out clean, like we called. I called Carlos Allberg by knockout at the beginning of the week. And that's all she wrote. I mean, he followed up with a few hammer fists. And, you know, Yuri's grabbing on the ref, not knowing where he's at. Again, it's similar to the Poatan fight. Someone's got to have a conversation with that guy, man. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what goes through that guy's mind, but the whole samurai and on like that's, you know, he already cut the little thing off the top of his head that he was wearing all the time. So this guy needs to go figure it out. I mean, I know he's been a successful fighter. He's been very entertaining, but he's been very low IQ. Period, point blank. So hats off to Carlos Allberg. I wonder how long he's going to be out for. I really do. I mean, we may not see him until December, maybe the first card of next year. So just be ready for that. So on to the co-main event, which was one of our most confident picks, which we had absolutely wrong. And shout out my boy UFC Dog Picks because he called this one to the T on what happened, which was Costa is very big at 205, first of all. I think that may be a lot of the reason why he was so inactive was just him trying to cut down to a weight that wasn't for him. And he just wasn't able to do it. I feel like it just messed with his mind a little bit. But at 205, he looked like the Paulo Costa of old. He looked strong. He looked fast. He was slowing down a bit in the second round. But Mirzakhanov was just in his face the whole time. And that's kind of why he started slowing down. I mean, you got someone tracking you down and kind of just coming forward like the Terminator. And Mirzakhanov was doing okay early. I want to pull up these stats on this fight. Just kind of go through. Yeah, 34 significant strikes for Mirzakhanov and 55 significant strikes for Paulo Costa. So, I mean, Paulo Costa looked good. I mean, I want to say he was 15 for 18 in the first round alone. You can't let a momentum-based fighter like Paulo Costa get ahead like that and expect to come back. And that's just what happened with Mirzakhanov. I mean, he came in there, a guy, I mean, physically, hate to say it, he just looking like an uncle who can kind of fight pretty good. You know, his footwork looked beautiful, man. I love the way he carries his hands and moves his feet early on. Because he's not just laying on his feet, Mirzakhanov, he's laying on his front foot very well. And he doesn't do it in like a weird Muay Thai, like just bouncing that front foot up and standing straight up. It just glides in and out. It was really cool to watch. But in doing so and just being so reckless with that footwork coming forward, he was getting intercepted every time with heavy body kicks. I'm surprised Paulo didn't finish him with a body kick. You know, he ended up finishing him with a head kick, you know, put him on skates in the third round, and Mirzakhanov just turned and fell over at that point, and that was it. So hats off to Paulo Costa. I was hating on the guy. I was saying he didn't take it serious. I mean, he looked like a guy who could make a run in this weight class. So that's all I got for you. For now, I got to head to work. Round 3 dinner is tonight with Chase. That'll be right between 7:30 and 8. We'll get on here. So jump on there and rock with us. I appreciate you. Everyone who's been rocking with me so far. Got some big news to release on the channel tonight as well. So, yeah, just stay tuned. Round 3 dinner, we'll see you tonight, and we will see you next time.